This Memorial Day is a busy one in Washington. President Trump is going to lay a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier in Arlington National Cemetery, as we said. This will be his first public appearance since his overseas trip, and now he is facing new fallout from that trip. The Chancellor of Germany, Angela Merkel, is now suggesting Europe cannot rely on the U.S. and the U.K. like it used to. And as President Trump returns to Washington, he's facing reports of a possible staff shakeup and major questions about his White House, focusing on his top advisor and son-in-law, Jared Kushner's relations with Russia. Our congressional correspondent, Mary Bruce, is at the White House with much more. Mary, good morning to you.
Dan, good morning. Well, after more than a week abroad, President Trump is now back home here at the White House and back in damage control mode. And this morning, his administration is fighting back.
President Trump arriving back at the White House and back into the center of the Russia crisis.
Mr. President, is Jared trying to set up a back channel to the Russians?
In the spotlight now, Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner. His wife, Ivanka, spotted Sunday with the private lawyer the president hired to handle the Russia investigation.
Thank you very much.
Kushner is not a target of the investigation, but questions are mounting over why he tried to set up a secret communications channel with Moscow, even after intelligence agencies concluded Russia tried to interfere in the election. And now some in the president's inner circle are quietly wondering if it might be time for Kushner to take a leave of absence. But overnight, President Trump himself defending Kushner in a statement to the New York Times, saying Jared is doing a great job for the country. I have total confidence in him. The administration insists he did nothing wrong.
It's both normal, in my opinion, and acceptable.
Sources say any back channel would have been used to communicate about Syria and other policy matters.
Any way that you can communicate with people, particularly organizations that are maybe not particularly friendly to us, is a good thing.
But that's not how Democrats see it. The ranking member of the House Intelligence Committee says Kushner's security clearance should be reviewed.
I think we need to get to the bottom of these allegations, but I do think there ought to be a review of his security clearance to find out whether he was truthful, whether he was candid. If not, then there's no way he can maintain that kind of a clearance.
And this morning, the White House is considering a change in strategy, possibly shaking up the communications team, maybe even holding fewer press briefings. And they're working to develop a rapid response team to push back against this constant onslaught of Russia stories. Now, as for Kushner, for now, the president is standing by him.